Okay, so you know how it is sometimes you're just trying to like stay on top of things, right?
Hmm?
And like recently you've been seeing all this stuff about UK passport fees maybe changing.
Right.
So yeah, consider this like your all access pass because we are going straight to the source to
Yeah,
make sure you know what is going on.
absolutely.
We are talking all about the information that came straight from gov.uk.
Yep. Just came out yesterday, March 19th, 2025.
So fresh off the press, we are going to break it all down for you.
That's right.
Think of it like getting the Cliff's Notes, but, maybe going a little bit deeper.
A little more depth. Yeah.
So we've got a very, very clear goal today. Okay.
Okay.
We are going to figure out exactly what is changing with these passport fees, like down to the penny.
Yeah.
We're going to tell you when these changes actually happen,
Right.
and we're going to tell you exactly how much everything is going to cost.
All the different types. Yep.
So you are not caught off guard.
No surprises.
So you can save time,
Yes.
maybe save some money.
That's the goal.
Okay, so first things first.
Yes.
The absolute most important thing
The big one.
that you need to know
Write this down.
is the date that all these changes happen.
Drum roll, please.
April 10th, 2025.
April 10th, 2025. That's when all these fees are going up.
Got it. April 10th, 2025.
Yep.
So, okay, now I got to ask,
Of course.
why?
Indeed.
Like, why are they doing this now? What is the reason?
Well, the government's given us their official reason.
Okay.
And essentially they're saying that they want the people who are actually using these passport services
Yeah.
to be the ones paying for them.
Okay.
So they want to move away from using general taxes.
Okay. So less of a burden on everyone and more like a you use it, you pay for kind of thing.
Exactly. User pays system.
Got it.
And they're also being very, very clear that they're not trying to make a profit off of this.
Okay. So it's not like a sneaky way to make some extra cash.
Nope. Purely about cost recovery, they say.
Okay. That's good to know.
Transparency.
All right. So let's get to the really important part.
The nitty gritty.
Let's talk numbers.
Let's do it.
Okay. So let's say I'm applying for my passport from inside the UK.
Standard online application, let's say.
Standard online application. I'm an adult.
All right. So right now it's £88.50.
Okay.
But come April 10th, that's going up to £94.50.
So a £6 increase.
£6, exactly.
Okay. And for kids?
For children, currently it's £57.50.
Okay.
And that's going up to £61.50.
So £4 more?
Yep, £4 for the little ones.
Okay. So not a huge increase, but,
It all adds up,
it
Bruce.
adds up, especially if you've got a big family.
Especially for a family of 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what if I'm old school?
Okay. Yeah.
I want to do a paper application
The traditional route,
through the mail, the Royal Mail.
still an option.
What am I looking at then?
Okay, so for adults applying by post within the UK, it's going up a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's currently £100.
Okay.
But that's increasing to £107. And for children applying via post,
Yeah.
it's currently £69,
Mm-hmm.
and that will be going up to £74.
So it seems like they're really trying to nudge people towards the online applications.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, it is cheaper.
For sure. Okay, so then there's always like the emergency option, right?
Oh, yeah, the premium service.
Yeah, if you like absolutely need it in a day.
1-day turnaround.
That's always been so expensive.
It's a premium service for sure.
What's happening with that one?
Okay, so for adults using the premium service within the UK,
Yep.
the fee is going up from £207.50
Wow.
to £222.
Oh, wow.
So that's a £14.50 increase.
Yeah, that's a pretty big jump.
It is.
And what about for kids?
For children, it's going from £176.50
Okay.
to £189.
So £12.50 more.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's definitely a premium service.
It really is.
Yeah.
If you need it that quickly, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, okay. So now what if I am not in the UK?
Applying from overseas?
Yeah. Do these changes affect me too?
They do. And actually, it's worth remembering that applying from overseas is already more expensive.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So for a standard online application from overseas, the adult fee is going up from £101
Okay.
to £108.
Okay. So another £7.
£7. Yeah. And for the children's online applications,
Yep.
it's increasing from £65.50 to £70.
£4.50.
Yep.
And what about if you're overseas and you want to do a paper application?
Right. So for standard paper applications from overseas,
Yeah.
the adult fee is going from £112.50
Mm-hmm.
to £120.50.
Okay. So £8 more.
£8. And for children, it's going up from £77 to £82.50.
Another 550.
That's right. So across the board, whether you're in the UK or overseas, no matter how you apply, you're going to be paying more.
Right, yeah. So, okay, that's all very clear now.
Good. I'm glad.
It's really helpful to have all those numbers.
It's good to have the details.
Yeah, so the government has also explained, like, what these fees are actually going towards.
Yeah, they break down a little bit.
Yeah. What do they say about that?
So they say that the fees cover a bunch of things.
Okay.
So first of all, it's the actual processing of the passport application.
All right. Makes sense.
Then there's consular support for British citizens who are overseas.
Oh, right. So, like, if you lose your passport or something like that?
Exactly. Or if it's stolen, or if there's some kind of emergency and you need help from the embassy or consulate.
That makes sense.
And then they also say it helps pay for the processes for when British citizens come back to the UK.
Oh, right. Like, at the border.
Yeah, border control, all of that.
So it's not just about, like, the physical booklet. It's about all these other things.
Exactly. It's a whole system.
Right. Okay. So gov.uk also talks about how long it takes to actually get your passport.
Yes, processing time's a big concern for a lot of people.
Always, especially
Yep.
when you're planning a trip.
Absolutely.
So what did they say about that?
So according to their data, in 2024,
Okay.
99.7% of standard UK passport applications
Okay.
were processed within 3 weeks.
That's pretty good.
It is as long as you give them all the info they need right away.
Right. No hiccups.
No missing documents or anything like that.
Okay. So that gives people a pretty good idea of what to expect.
Yeah, 3 weeks seems to be the standard time frame if
Yeah.
everything goes smoothly.
Which is good to know, especially because, they're really pushing people to apply early.
Oh yeah, that's their big message right now.
Yeah. Like, don't wait till the last minute.
Especially with the price going up in April.
Exactly. So you don't want to be scrambling at the last minute and paying more.
Nobody wants that. No unnecessary stress.
Okay, so one thing they mention in the announcement is that these proposed changes
Yeah,
are subject to approval by Parliament.
right. A little bit of a technicality.
Yeah, what does that actually mean?
So basically, the government has said they want to make these changes,
Yeah.
but they haven't actually become law yet.
Okay.
Parliament still has to give the final approval.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty much a done deal.
Okay.
But there's that one final step.
This is a little formality.
Yeah, exactly. And they also mentioned that these fees are reviewed regularly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said that they're reviewed in line with HM Treasury guidance.
So it's not just like a random decision?
Nope, it's part of a bigger process and likely connected to other financial things going on.
Right. So there's a reason behind it.
There's a whole system.
Okay, so
Right.
we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have
We know when these changes are happening,
April 10th.
why the government says they're doing it,
Right.
and we know all the new fees.
For all the different application types from the UK and overseas.
We talked about what the fees cover,
Mhm.
how long it takes to get a passport,
Processing times.
and why it's so important to apply early.
Can't stress that enough.
So to sum it all up,
The big picture.
UK passport application fees are going up on April 10th, 2025.
That's right.
How much it goes up depends on how you apply and where you're applying from.
Exactly.
So if you know you need a new passport,
Well, you need to renew.
get it done before April 10th and you'll save yourself a few quid.
A little bonus.
And no matter when you're applying, give yourself plenty of time before you need it.
Don't leave it till the last minute.
So yeah, this is all about being informed, right?
Absolutely. Knowledge is power.
When you know what's coming, you can plan ahead.
Avoid any surprises.
Yeah.
No last minute panics.
So think about which application method works best for you.
Online postal premium service.
Look at those prices.
See what fits your budget in your time frame.
Because being in the know about these kinds of things,
Yeah.
it's how you travel with confidence.
Exactly.
So there you have it, folks, your complete guide to the upcoming UK passport fee changes.
All the info you need to stay ahead of the game.
Now that you've heard all of this,
Yeah.
think about this.
Good.
It's becoming more and more important to have a passport.
For travel, for identification.
Yeah, it's pretty essential.
Absolutely.
So when the price of getting one keeps going up,
Little by little.
how does that affect people?
Yeah. How does it change their plans?
Makes you think, right?
It does. It's something to consider as we move forward.
That's all for today's deep dive. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now.